Bring thyself in. Thou knowest this interview is of utmost importance. My school kingdoms have always defined me. Now, I bestow them upon my 3 favorite children. Sorry, Max and Cooper. Give me the map there. Know that we divided in 3 our kingdoms, and 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we, unburdened, crawl toward death. Our son of Cornwall, and you, are no less loving son of Albany. We have this hour a constant will to publish our daughter's several dowers, that future strife may be prevented now. The princes France and Burgundy, great rivals in our youngest daughter's love, long in our court have made their amorous sojourn, and here are to be answered. Tell me, my daughters, since now we will divest us both of rule, interests of territory, cares of state, which of you shall we say doth love us most, that we our largest bounty may extend, where nature doth with merit challenge? We shall begin the interview with Goneril, our eldest born. I have reviewed your credential, but now your answer. Speak first.
Sir, I love you more than words can wield the matter, dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty, beyond what can be valued, rich or rare, no less than life, with grace, health, beauty, honor, as much as child ever loved or father found, a love that makes breath poor and speech unable. Beyond all manner of so much I love you.
What shall Cordelia speak? Love and be silent.
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, with shadowy forests and with champaigns rich, with plenteous rivers and wide-skirted meads, we make thee Lady of Pope High School of the Greyhounds. To thine and Albany's issue be this perpetual. What says our second daughter, our dearest Regan, wife of Cornwall? Why should I give you my land? Speak!
I am made of that self-metal as my sister, and prize me at her worth. In my true heart I find she names my very deed of love, only she comes too short, that I profess myself an enemy to all other joys which the most precious square of sense possesses, and find I am alone felicitate in your dear highness's love.
Then, poor Cordelia, and yet not so, since I am sure my love's more ponderous than my tongue.
To thee and thine hereditary ever remain this ample third of our fair kingdom, no less in space, validity, and pleasure, than that conferred on Goneril. You are now named leader of Pebblebrook of the arts. Now, our joy, although our last and least, to whose young love the vines of France and milk of Burgundy strive to be interest, what can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak!
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing will come from nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond, no more nor less.
How, Cordelia, mend you speech a little, lest you may mar your fortunes.
Good, my lord. You have begot me, bred me, loved me. I return those duties back as right to fit. Obey you, love you, and most honor you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? Happily, when I shall wed, that lord whose hand must take my plight shall carry half my love with him, half my care and duty. Sure I shall never marry like my sisters, to love my father all.
But goes thy heart with this?
Aye, my good lord.
So young, and so untender.
So young, my lord, and true.
So, thy truth then be thy dower. I have saved the most high honor of all for you. I have saved the third of our kingdom, upon which all of East Cobb is jealous. The school is superior to all. They have the best coffee, outlets, everywhere, and their reading teachers are way better than those at Pope. You have lost Lambert High School. For by the sacred radiance of the sun, the mysteries of Hecate in the night, and by the operation of the orbs, from whom we do exist and cease to be, here I disclaim all my parental care, propinquity and property of blood, and as a stranger to my heart and knee, hold thee from this forever, the barbarous Scythian, or he that makes his generation masses, the gorge his appetite, shall to my bosom be as well neighbored, pitied, and relived. As though my sometime daughter.
Good, my liege.
Peace, Kent. Come not between the dragon and his wrath. I loved her most, in thought to set my rest on her kind nursery. Hence, and avoid my sight. So be my grave my peace, as here I give her father's heart from her. Call France, who stirs? Call Burgundy, Cornwall, and Albany. With my 2 daughters, dowers, digest the third. Let pride, which she calls plainness, marry her. I do invest you jointly with my power, preeminence in all the large effects that troop with majesty. Ourself by monthly course, with reservation of 100 knights, by you to be sustained, shall our abode make with you by due turn. Only we shall retain the name and all the addition to a king. The sway, revenue, execution of the rest. Beloved our sons, be yours, which to confirm, this corner part between you.
Ill Lear, whom I have ever honored as my king, loved as my father, as my master followed, as my great patron thought on in my prayers.
The bow is bent and drawn. Make from the shaft.
Let it fall rather, though the fork invade the region of my heart. Be Kent unmannerly, when Lear is mad. What wouldst thou do, old man? Thinkest thou that duty shall have dread to speak, when power to flattery bows, to plainness honor's bound? When majesty falls to folly, reserve thy state, and in thy best consideration check this hideous rashness. Don't take Lambert away from her. Don't deprive your daughter of its joy. Answer my life, my judgment. Thy youngest daughter does not love thee least, nor are those empty-hearted whose low sounds reverb no hollowness.
Kent, on thy life no more.
My life I never held but as a pawn, to wage against thine enemies. Ne'er feared to lose it, thy safely being motive.
Out of my sight!
See better, Lear, and let me still remain the true blank of thine eye.
Now, by Apollo.
Now, by Apollo, king, thou swearest that gods in vain.
Oh, vassal, miscreant!
Kill thy physician, and the fee bestow upon the foul disease. Revoke thy gift, or whilst I can vent clamor from my throat, I'll tell thee thou dost evil.
Hear me, recreant, on thine allegiance, hear me, that thou hast sought to make us break our vow, which we durst never yet, and with strange pride, to come betwixt our sentence and our power, which nor our nature nor our place can bear. Our potency made good, take thy reward. 5 days we do allot thee, for provision to shield thee from disasters of the world, and on the 6th to turn thy hated back upon our kingdom. If on the 10th day following thy banished trunk be found in our dominance, the moment is thy death, away by Jupiter, this shall not be revoked.
Fare thee well, king. Sith thus thou wilt appear, freedom lives hence, and banishment is here. The gods to their dear shelter take thee, maid, that justly thinkest and hast most rightly said. And your large speeches, may your deeds approve, that good effects may spring from words of love. Thus Kent, O princes, bids you all adieu. He'll shape his old course in a country new.